Hello, it's Ashlyn again. We're going to be tying a woolly boater today. First, you're going to want to start out with a streamer hook. If you're tying it for trout, bass, or bluegill, you're going to want a smaller hook. For this case, I'm going to be using a hook for trout. So let's get started. Okay, so we're back now. I have put down a thread base, and the next thing you're going to do is put a lead wire coating. For this size of hook, you're going to want a 2.5-inch strip. It's only because you're going to be wrapping it a lot of times all the way from right here, all the way down. Okay, so now I have the lead base. So what you're going to do is you're going to get, if you have a packet of threaded marabou, you probably know what to do. My fly box. And you're going to want to pull it to the end like it was a little fishtail. And you want the tail to be the same length. So I want to make it just a tiny bit shorter. And you got your thread back. And you tie it in. Do 2 to 3 tight knot ties. And then you use some curved scissors, if you can see that, it's a little curved. And just cut it right there. It's still loose, so don't pull it hard. I'll go back in my floor anyway. And then you just tie it in. So it kind of evens up where the lead is. So it's nice and thick. So, tie it back. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a piece of chenille. Only like double the size of the hook shank. Okay? So you tie it in right there, nice and tight, a bunch of wraps. So once you have that tied in, what do you think? Hackle. So to prepare your hackle for it, you see this fuzzy stuff right here, you're going to want to strip that down from the hook. Then just tie it in, just like this. Set it down, and then tie it in over the chenille. The reason you put this after the chenille is because you want to cover up this little bit right here when you wrap the chenille around, so that way once you do get the hackle over, it doesn't look like any of this happened. Wrap your thread up through the lead all the way to the tip of the hook. Leave a little space for when you have to whip finish. Okay, so get your chenille and wrap. So I have my chenille base down. You're going to want to, if you have hackle pliers, this works too. I don't like these, truthfully. I like the ones where you just press the button and it snips, grabs it, wrap it around. But I don't have that, so I just use my fingers. Grab the tip and pull this back like this a bit, so that way it doesn't get in the way of the wraps. And wrap it around. It gives it that nice hackle look. Oops, sorry. I've been fly tying all day because I have a trip to go to on Saturday in a little stream. And there's a lot of trout and smallmouth bass in that river. I'm not going to give the specifics because a lot of people will start going to it. Kind of a secret stream. And you tie that off. Cut it. And so once it's tied up, whip finish. So I finished whip finishing, just cut it nice and close. So just bob them down. So what I have is Zap-A-Gap, and I'm Butterfingers today. Put a drop on the head, and where the tail is, you might want to put a drop, because that will loosen up after time, especially with a lot of fish. Which, with bass, I caught 5-pound rock one this size. Fishing for bluegill, about that big. And so when it's finished, it'll look like that. You could add in flash. You could do tons of different colors, like black, red, olive, and tan are my favorite colors for this fly. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe.